The biggest lie you've ever been told is that you only have one future. Right now, you are creating one of three possible futures, whether you realize it or not. Most people don't realize that they've already started living the future they'll have 5 years from now. Every decision you make quietly votes for the future you'll eventually live. By the end of this video, you'll know which future you're already creating. If we've never met before, I'm Vaishali Nikhade. I'm an engineer turned psychic, and I have helped people navigate complex crossroads in their lives with over 9,000 readings. After doing thousands and thousands of readings, I've noticed something that almost nobody expects. People usually don't have just one future waiting for them. They have several possible futures. Which one of them becomes a reality depends on the choices they are making long before the outcome arrives. Before we go any further, can you make a guess as to what is the most common question people would ask a psychic? Leave a comment below without watching the rest of the video. The question almost every client asks. Almost every client that comes in asks me some version of this question. When will it happen? When will I meet the right person? When will I finally leave this job? When will my business take off? When will my breakthrough come? This is the question almost every client wants answered. Ironically, this is one of the most difficult questions to answer. And it is tricky because predicting timing in divination is dicey. When I look at someone's future, I usually don't see just one future. I usually see multiple possibilities. And which one of them becomes a reality depends on what people do after they leave the conversation we are having and what actions they take. Is the future predetermined? Let me introduce you to one of my clients. Let's call her Anna for the sake of this video. Anna is 40 years old. Every Monday morning, she drives to a job she secretly hates. It pays her well, and everybody at work respects her. But every Sunday evening, she feels the same knot in her stomach. Deep down, she knows she's meant for something different. At the same time, she's been hoping to meet the right partner. She has tried dating apps. Friends have introduced her to people. She's gone on dates, but year after year, nothing really changes. So she asks me the same question I hear almost every day. Is my life finally going to change? That's it. The interesting thing is if Anna does not make any change in her daily habits, nothing much is going to change. However, if she makes new decisions and takes different actions, she is likely to influence her future more than she ever thought possible. In a sense, there is no one fixed future for Anna or for anyone else. Do you create a future with every choice you make? Most people think that the future is fixed, like everything is written in stone. However, as a human being, we have free will and we can influence and change our future based on the decisions we make. Imagine standing where three paths begin. Every decision, every conversation, every opportunity you ignore, every time you silence your intuition, moves you a little bit further down on one path. The future doesn't suddenly appear. It quietly forms through the small choices you make each and every day. This is why I want to show you the three different futures for Anna today. And by the end of this video, you'll recognize which future you're creating for yourself. Go ahead and put in the comments below if you believe that the future is predetermined or we can make choices to influence and change our future. So let's get into it. Future number 1. In this future, Anna waits. She waits until work becomes less stressful. She waits until she is more confident. She waits until she has more time. She keeps ignoring the quiet feeling that something needs to change. 5 years pass. She's still in the same job. She's still hoping that the right relationship will somehow appear. Her biggest regret isn't making the wrong decision. It's never making a single decision. It's not doing anything different than she does on a daily basis. It's not making any new choices. This is the future of quiet regret. Nothing terrible happens, but nothing meaningful changes either. In the meantime, after 5 years, Anna still comes to me and asks me, why am I not meeting the right person? When will I get out of this job and get a new job offer? Do you notice what is happening? She's wanting change to occur in her life without taking any meaningful action on her part. Maybe this future did not feel like you. But the second one is even more dangerous. It looks like success from the outside, and most people don't even realize that they are stuck in it. Future number 2. In the second future, Anna stays busy. Promotions come, raises come. Her calendar gets busier. Life looks successful from the outside, but inside she feels exactly the same. Every year sounds like the one before. Maybe next year. Once after this project is over. Maybe after the holidays. The routine slowly becomes her identity. The danger is not failure. The danger is becoming comfortable in a life that no longer fits you. In the meantime, after 5 years, Anna still comes to me and says, as soon as I lose 10 pounds, I'll start looking for someone. As soon as this project is over, I'll start looking for new work. Do you notice what is happening? She's pushing the future away from her by putting blame on external circumstances. Losing 10 pounds, finishing a project at work. The truth is, she's had a lot of time to lose 10 pounds. And once a project at work is over, there will be another one to keep her busy. After doing over 9,000 readings, here's what is going to give you hope. I've watched people walk away from the first two futures and create a third one. The third future starts with a decision you can make today. So let's move on. Future number 3. The third future begins with something almost invisible. Anna finally trusts the voice she's been ignoring. She starts saying yes to opportunities that scare her. She starts actively looking for work, making applications and getting interviews. Instead of asking, when will I get a new job offer, I steer her towards another question. What can I do differently to get a new job offer that I'll really like? We discuss what is missing in her resume, in her interviews, and what she can do to finally get that new job offer. Anna course corrects and finally lands the offer she's been waiting for. She finally leaves the job that drains her energy. Not only is she happy in her new work environment, she feels a lot happier when work is over. Things start looking good and Anna feels positive and revitalized. She now has the evenings to herself, unlike her previous job where she worked 60 to 80 hours a week. She has the time to exercise, to eat well, and lose the 10 pounds that she really wanted to lose. She also has the space and time for the kind of relationship she was looking for. Again, she shifts her question from when will I meet this person to what can I do to meet this person. She starts making new choices to meet new people. And she's truly putting in work from her end. At this point, she comes to me and asks the when question. And the future begins to reveal itself. Something different than before. The person of her dreams is going to be in her life. She just has to keep making new choices. Essentially, she stops choosing from fear and starts choosing from alignment. Her life doesn't change overnight, but her direction does. And eventually, everything else follows. Go ahead and put in the comments below which future looks more like your life right now. Number 1, number 2, or number 3. Do you get to create your future? People think that intuition exists to predict the future. Partly it does, partly it doesn't. Intuition doesn't just show you what is coming. It shows you the future you are creating. It shows you what choices you are making and what new choices you need to make to create a change. And the beautiful part of this is if you don't like what you see, you can always make new choices to create a new future. What choices are you making today? Here's the question I would love for you to think. If someone looked at the choices you're making today, which future would they predict? The one where nothing changes? The one where life stays comfortably familiar? Or the one where you're becoming the new person you've always wanted to be? Because your future is not created someday. It is created by the decisions you make today. And sometimes one small decision is enough to change things. 5 years from now, you'll wake up inside a future. The question isn't whether you'll have one. The question is, did you choose it or did it choose you? So why is it that while creating a future, some people have to put in a lot of work, whereas others get it with ease? Maybe you're just unlucky. Why am I so unlucky? This is the subject of my next video, and I'll see you there. Bye.